13, 17, and a double word score, that's 34.
What are you trying to do here? You take my word, truck, and you add the letters I-N. That's not a word.
Trucking.
No, it's not a word. I am sick of this. It happens every time. I am tired of this argument.
We could play Monopoly if you'd let me be the top hat.
Look, it's my show, it's my game. You can be the thimble, you can be the iron, but I'm the top hat, all right?
So is this where I yell live from New York?
No, it's another show, but thanks for trying anyway, Jerry. Just forget it.
No problem, Dave.
All right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Welcome once again to the program. My name is Dave. Hi. Today they're celebrating the 200th anniversary of the Constitution, and to celebrate that, the NBC commissary is serving 200-year-old egg salad. So, ladies and gentlemen, on last night's program, I made a mistake. I mentioned that Senator Joseph Biden represented the state of Maryland. The truth of the matter is he represents the state of Delaware, and this morning we got a lot of complaints, of course, all of them from Maryland. And anyway, now, Joe Biden made another speech this afternoon, and he said if he is elected president, he'll do everything in his power to end the war in Vietnam. So I have to applaud that, because we get the most beautiful-looking studio audiences in all of... Lovely. Well-groomed, in shape, ready to go. Let's see. I met a friend earlier in the audience, and very nice man, very sensitive, loving man. Yes, sir. As I mentioned, today is the 200th anniversary of the United States Constitution. I know, Paul, this means nothing to you being Canadian.
That's not true at all. It's not true. I'm very proud to be a permanent resident of the United States.
Is there a lot of paperwork involved with that? Do you have to update that every year?
Of course you do.
Are you up to date with your paperwork?
Yes, I am. I have what's known as a green card. Permanent status in the United States.
Could you produce it if it was? At
any time, sir.
That's the attitude, by the way, we're looking for. Anyway, this is interesting. Apparently, most constitutional experts agree that our founding fathers would not have guaranteed freedom of the press if they had known about the New York Post. And I don't know, did you folks know tonight would be a great show? Is that why you're here? Yeah. Nice to see you, gentlemen. Thank you very much for being here. I was with the dead in the early days, you know. Remember the old days?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's right. We had some times then, didn't we, kids?
Right.
What are we doing? Am I in the right studio? Things seem wrong here. We have too much space here. Is it we have some tumblers coming in? Did I miss something in rehearsal? We have too much space there. I did something wrong. Well, how can we correct this problem? We could build in this area here. Anybody need like a studio apartment or a one-bedroom? Because we can put you in right here immediately. Come on, get him in here.
There we go. Come on, we move everything right in. There you go.
Now that's a little better. Thank you. I felt positively naked there for a minute.
I know how it feels.
What are we doing tonight? Oh, let's go into the control room and meet our director, Hal Gurney. Hal, are you in there tonight?
Dave? Yeah.
Oh, hi, Hal.
Okay,
how are you? Let's check in with Hal. And Hal, can you tell us what's for supper tonight?
All right, take 4. Well, Dave, there's fried chicken and black-eyed peas, summer corn as fresh as you please, mashed potatoes and for dessert, Oh my, a great big slice of apple pie. By the way, Dave, this is the last time I'm going to be doing this.
Well, Hal, we're sorry to hear that. Why is that?
Well, have you been watching the show?
Yes, I have.
Well, you know
I
what's
may be
going
the
on,
only one, but I have
okay.
been watching.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know why we're not.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, we certainly enjoyed hearing that, Hal, and I know it isn't much, but I'd like you to have this lovely basket of fruit and this lovely cake.
Oh, great.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
And the lovely cake. And Hal, we'd like you to have this fishing rod with the complete tackle kit. There it is right there.
Gee, I wish I fished, Dave. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
And you know, I'm no good at speeches, Hal, but here's a plaque for you, and I think it says it all, and I hope it looks good in your trophy room.
Oh, that's terrific. Oh,
there you go.
Can you see that, everybody? Yeah, okay, widen that. Okay, thank you. Oh, I can't talk anymore, Dave.
All right, thank you very much, Hal. Thank you so much. You know, today is, of course, the 200th birthday of our Constitution. 200 years ago today, it was ratified in Philadelphia. There were parades and celebrations, and I think that it's great that 200 years after the fact, we as Americans, a nation of Americans, can celebrate together this wonderful event. The fact that 200... Yes, Anton?
Classes about... Isn't the Constitution just some old document in a museum?
Oh, Anton, no, you couldn't be more wrong about that. It's as important today as it was the day it was written. You know, I hate to think what life would be like without the Constitution.
Dave, let me get this straight.
Right.
Without the Constitution, we'd all be ruled by gigantic evil rats?
Yeah.
Well, I guess the Constitution really is a great document.
It certainly is, Anton. It's going to be one of those nights, isn't it? I'm seeing things. Did you see something odd in there, Paul?
No.
Oh.
No, nothing at all.
Let's just go on as if nothing has happened. And believe me, nothing has happened. It's time for the top 10 list from the home office in Scottsdale, Arizona. The category tonight, top 10 rejected provisions of the Constitution. Top 10 rejected provisions of the Constitution. Here we go, number 10. President may not use Army and Navy to get back at guy who beat him up in junior high. Number 9, give vote to dogs who think they're people. Number 8, when the flag passes, everybody has to open eyes as wide as they can and say, golly. Number 7, third House of Congress to be filled with... That's a typo. That's a typo. Thank you very much. Number 6, if President and Vice President die suddenly, office shall be filled by People magazine's sexiest man alive. Number 5, cruel and unusual punishment is okay on Andy Rooney. Number 4, the national bird must be served on a bun, never on a stick. Number 3, each state will have the right to claim they have hottest-looking babes. Number 2, damage deposit of $25 required before renting White House for keg parties. Number 1, the president can change his last name as often as he likes. We're not done, are we? We got a lot of show to go, don't we? We got plenty of show to go. Whew, feels like we had a workout already, doesn't it, Paul? Anyway, we got a good program for you here tonight. What do we do, Paul? Get right to it, pretty much, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What were you saying, sir?
Never mind. That's all
Okay.
right.
Would you like to see the green card now?
No, sure. Have it handy, though.
I have it.
Have it
yeah.
in your hot little hand right there.
In case things get slow, I'll show my immigration papers.
Well, it's too late for that. My first guest tonight is a fighter. Now, this was an exciting night. I forget exactly when this fight was. When was this fight, the big fight? There it is right there. Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagler from Las Vegas. Thank you. His lifetime record is 34-1, 24 knockouts. So this was in April. And this was one of the greatest comebacks in boxing history when he defeated Marvin Hagler for the middleweight championship. Folks, please welcome back to the show, Sugar Ray Leonard. Ray, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Have a seat. How you doing?
I feel great now.
Yeah, you should feel great. You're probably about the happiest guy in the world these days, huh?
No, school just started for my kids, so...
So you miss your kids to go back to school?
Well, little Ray, well, he's not little anymore. In fact, I have to say this. These are my son's shoes, I swear to God.
Is that right?
I swear, he's 13 years old, he's in the 9th grade, and I put on these shoes yesterday. And I said, kind of snug. And when I got here to New York, I called home, because I noticed that these were not my shoes.
Right.
And Ray got on the phone, he said, Dad, you have my shoes on. So time does...
Because I think the last time a lot of people got a look at your son, he was with you in some 7-Up deal. 7-Up
yes.
commercial, just a little bitty kid.
Well, he was only 5 years old
Yeah,
at the time, but time has passed.
So now you were retired, you had the problem with your eye, that was fixed, you retired, you came back, you retired again, and then you decided you wanted to fight Marvin Hagler, and you went into training and you figured out a way to defeat the guy. Were you surprised that it worked as well as it worked?
No, as a matter of fact, I had watched Hagler through the years, and I've been quite analytical of Marvin Hagler's performance. I watch him, I watch how sensitive and how insecure, and his temperament. I had the pleasure of having dinner with he and his wife, and...
his wife is...
Bertha.
Right, Bertha.
Nice lady. Yeah, but he indicated to me that he was on the verge of retirement, that he had contemplated retirement. So I could relate to that because I had, you know, retired a number of times. So I said, it's now or never.
Yeah.
But I tell you, Dave, I was very, I don't know, I contemplated, said, well, maybe I shouldn't tell the public I want to fight again. It's like I asked my mother and father, can I go to the store?
Yeah.
So I said, I must do it now. I'm 30 years old, and time is against me.
It also represented a huge payday for both of you.
We wouldn't pay that much.
I'm sorry?
No.
What, didn't pay that much?
But when you look at taxes, Dave, when you
how much did you make, Ray?
I made about 13, give or take $1 million.
Okay, so you made $13 million. How much of that goes in taxes?
A few dollars. I mean, really.
So they take half of that in taxes?
I'm not going to disclose all this on television. No, I give a lot.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you only made $7 million.
So,
I'm sorry, Ray. I spoke too soon.
Okay, thanks, Dave. But I did okay. I did okay.
You did okay. And Marvin did all right. Now, have you talked to Marvin since that night in April?
I've changed my number. He doesn't know. We are friends. Well, we're associates. We're like
you're businessmen.
Businessmen.
Right.
Who had a tendency to bump shoulders every now and then. But he doesn't call me up on my birthday and say happy birthday.
Yeah.
We're not that kind of friend.
Now, I read a piece that was a profile about you and a profile about Marvin Hagler, and the piece indicated that Marvin, when he signed to fight a guy, that person from that day on was an enemy. And do you get the feeling that he is treating you that way?
Well, that was part of my psychology, the psychological warfare, because I never said anything derogatory about Marvin. I swear. I always said, this guy here, he's a swell guy. He's my buddy. I never said anything that would make him mad.
Yeah, good idea, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it worked. You know, and he didn't understand that because a lot of times he would look at me and he'd say, "What is this guy up to?" But I never seen anything nasty about him.
Yeah.
And in fact, I never seen anything nasty about anybody.
Does it? Was there ever a point when, after the fight, that you felt sorry for Marvin?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Yeah.
But I don't mean to be sound, cruel, but it was either him or me.
Yeah.
I mean, my son was ridiculed, during the promotional tour and while I was in training because some of his buddies or some of the school chums would say, "Your father's gonna get his block knocked off."
Yeah.
And Ray would come home and he'd say, "Daddy, like Robert said something about you," and I said, "What did you say?" He said, I said, "Put your money with your mouth is."
Yeah. So encourage betting for the kids. That's good.
No,
Give up the lunch money.
No, I just say, Ray,
Like
keep it
$7
chill.
million isn't enough, huh? It was great fun to watch that night, and one of the great nights in modern day sports, I would think. And we'll talk about other things. We got to do a commercial. We'll be back. Bob Weir and Jerry Garcia also. So what have you done since the big fight? You went to the White House. How long ago was that?
Last week.
Oh, what was the occasion?
They were honoring the Prime Minister of Sweden, Carlson, and I had the pleasure of going there.
Was this your first trip?
No, but this is the first formal dinner. In fact, I saw more silverware than ever.
Yeah.
And, it's funny because you sit there, and because of etiquette, you sit there, and you don't know which utensil to grab, so you sit and you watch the other person. And the first person makes the first move, but you're not really sure because they may not know.
Yeah.
So you wait until the president grabs his utensil.
Good thinking,
and then
yeah.
you say, well, if he's wrong, it's okay, it's acceptable.
Yeah.
So I grabbed mine, and
How many people attended this thing?
it was, I guess, about 200, but I sat beside Candace Bergen.
Whoa. Pretty neat deal.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah.
She's
Did you get a chance to meet all of the people at the dinner?
I just want to meet Candace Bergen.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to talk with the president?
Yes, as a matter of fact, the night before, I did a boxing skit with Ron Reagan in Palmer Park, and I was showing him my training regimen, and a couple times I popped him in the nose
Oh,
to see
good.
what it felt like to hit the president's son.
Oh, yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what the president asked me, and Mrs. Reagan said, "Did you hurt my son?" I said, "No, but he survived."
Yeah. Well, now, what is it like when you're standing right there, looking the man, the most powerful man in the free world, looking him right in the eyes? What is your instant assessment of the guy or the situation?
I just looked at him and I said, he's in great shape. And
He does look good, doesn't he?
he looks fantastic. And I mentioned to him the fact that the new tax reform really helped me out during the fight. I did, yeah.
Sure.
It really, I'm not being facetious, I swear. I made sure that the fight did not take place until they...
Tell that legislation.
Exactly.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Hagler wanted to fight early. He wanted to get me in the ring. I said, no, there's a better approach to this. So a better way to do this.
You, now when you're there and you're in the reception line, were you ever tempted to do one of those to the guy? Just as a joke?
If I...
You, by the way, you couldn't stop this, could you? If it was me working on you, you don't have a defense for that, do you?
You know, Dave,
I can see the
didn't
fear
even
in your
flinch.
eyes.
I didn't flinch because certain things are not, they're not threatening. No, because I noticed when you carried your head, I mean, you was like this. I mean, all this was exposed. And I looked at you, and I like you. I really like you.
Thank you.
And I think if I was a fighter that had that mentality to nail a guy, I would do it. But I never called myself a boxer. I said I'm an entertainer.
But even sitting there, you could have turned my lights out, couldn't you?
Oh, you'd have been history, pal. I mean, your show would have been,
Gee, that's horrible to be killed on your very own show.
No, but it would have been in style, no blood. You'd been right across the...
Clean. It would have been clean then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
good.
Really.
So now, are you ever going to fight again? Will there ever be another challenge that you say to yourself, I have to meet this task?
I am retired for good.
Yeah.
I am. I have 2-3 years to play with. I'm 31. Okay.
You can still fight. You can still fight another 4 years.
No, really. I mean, I've accomplished what I wanted to, and that was to beat Hagler. And that's all I wanted.
Is there anybody out there that they speculate would make another match other than Hagler again? They talk about Hearns maybe
I'm
again?
glad you asked that question, because this is it. Now, I'm serious. This is the media. Okay, they say, oh, he's on fight. Oh, this guy's so crazy. He's so egotistical. Oh, God, you're going to go blind. You hurt your eye and everything. I beat Hagler. Ray, so who you fight next? I say, what about my eye? Forget about your eye. Who you fight next?
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, yeah. It has become a non-issue, and that's wrong. I think that's unfair.
Absolutely. Well, gee, pleasure to see you again, and enjoy yourself now. Nice
I'm here every month. I got a couple of fighters on the card tonight at Madison Square Garden.
You managing now?
Yes, I am.
Great.
Giving the guys another chance. Good to see you.
Marlon Brando, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. May I be so bold as to interrupt your little make-believe comedy ballroom?
Sure, go right ahead.
Which I was watching in the green room. And incidentally, ladies and gentlemen, the green room tonight is a madhouse. In one ear, I got Cassius Clay babbling about God knows what. And over on the other side, I got two old tuning their guitars. I had to drag my big butt out here just to get some fresh air. Now I'm going to sit down.
Okay, fine, Marlon. Now, as always, it's quite a surprise when you stop by to see us.
Now, wait a second. It's comedy jab time.
All right.
And I have for you right here my own top 10 challenge.
Oh,
which, if I may, I think I'm going to read.
All right.
Right here. Now, Gene Krupa, shake your cans a little for me over here. All right. Top 10 reasons why you, the David Letterman Hour, are so hot.
Okay.
Number 10, because Dave is a firecracker. That is as far as I've gotten.
Hell.
Now, I hope you're not mad.
No,
but
certainly
all I
not
can
mad
do.
at you. Not at all, Marlon. It's always a pleasure to have you with us, and I couldn't be mad at you, no.
Well, if you're not mad, would you hold my hand?
No, I'm not going to hold your hand.
All right, please, let your video record show that I asked David to hold my hand. He declined, and I did not push him on that.
Okay.
All right?
Marlon,
now we can go ahead.
Good. What brings you here tonight, Marlon? I know you always provide a little entertainment while you're...
I always bring something.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Well, I come here, David, because you're a god, and I'm a dog. And a dog is a cat, and a cat eats fish.
Right.
Fish swim, and I swim in a lake with my dog, Dutchie, and I've got a headache, and man is an ape, and an ape is a man, and when you wear a wig, you get sweat, and
Marlon,
you put on
you're
a hat
drifting.
Marlon? Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I haven't slept in 6 days.
Why is that?
Your snoring keeps me awake all night. I got him with a jab, a zinger. I'm a comedy porcupine.
All right, Marlon, what do you have there in the bags?
Well, David, you and I are getting fat.
That's right.
Now, we make no bones about it. It is time you and I get into shape.
Okay, good idea.
Now, I have something here. Where the hell did I put it? This is something I've been working on the island, and I'm very happy about. Let me put it right over here. It is called the May I Be So Bold Stomach Reduction System. Now, I don't know what tree to show this to right over here.
Right, I think that we've seen it. Don't worry.
Now, we're very lucky because we already have the endorsement of the American Medical Association.
Oh, wow.
So we're very happy.
The AMA actually is endorsing this?
No, but we're going to say that so we can sell them real quick, real hot.
Yeah, good.
Isn't it gay?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, now let me show you how this works. You put your
This is
feet
for
in
your
here.
stomach.
It tightens the stomach muscles.
Okay.
It's a reduction system.
Okay.
And then you hold right here, and then you squeeze, and then you twist.
Yeah.
Just like that. And, oh, yeah, I can feel that working. That's working now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in pain.
Yeah.
I'm in pain. Okay.
Where exactly do you feel the pain? Is it in your stomach, Marlon?
Well, I feel it in my stomach, but it also feels like a vice. Well, it does. I'm sorry.
All right, Marlon.
David, it's big favor time now.
Yeah.
Would you get some ice and put it in the affected
No, we're
area?
not doing. Ladies and gentlemen, Marlon Brando.
What do I do?
ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to leave this crap out.